Hello, I'm Urvashi Kapoor and welcome to the Daily News Bulletin of Jagran English. Let's begin with the first big story of the day. Former Union Minister P Chidambaram avoided the possibility of being sent to Delhi's Tihar jail today as the Supreme Court extended his CBI custody till Thursday. The Supreme Court asked the trial court to consider P Chidambaram's request for interim bail in the INX media corruption case after the former finance minister said that he not be sent to Tihar jail under judicial custody and offered to be in house arrest. The apex court said if Chidambaram's request for interim bail is not considered by the trial court on Monday itself, his CBI custody would be extended by 3 more days. The court said house arrest was an option only for political prisoners. The judges R. Banumati and A.S. Bopanna also questioned why Mr. Chidambaram was not making the request before the special CBI court, which has to decide on his custody. The CBI, which is investigating allegations against Mr. Chidambaram in the INX media case, said it was the special CBI court which has to decide on whether the Congress leader should be held. The agency insisted that he should be granted no protection. The top court finally ordered 3 more days of CBI custody and decided to take up Mr. Chidambaram's case on Thursday. Kulbhushan Jadhav, a former naval officer sentenced to death in Pakistan over allegations of spying and terrorism, was allowed a meeting with an Indian official for the first time today, weeks after the International Court of Justice ordered Islamabad to give India consular access to him and also review his death sentence. Pakistan's Foreign Office had tweeted on Sunday that India will be given consular access to him on Monday in line with Vienna Convention on Consular Relations, ICJ judgment and the laws of Pakistan. Kulbhushan Jadhav was sentenced to death by a Pakistani military court in April 2017. India called the closed trial farcical and took Pakistan to the World Court a month after the sentencing. In a verdict 15-1 in favor of India, the UN court said the death sentence should remain suspended until Pakistan effectively reviewed and reconsidered the conviction. The World Court had also agreed with India's allegation that Pakistan had not informed Jadhav about his rights and that Pakistan deprived India of the right to communicate with and have access to Jadhav, to visit him in detention and to arrange for his legal representation. India's moon mission spacecraft achieved yet another feat on Monday as its lander portion Vikram separated from the spacecraft. The separation took place at 1:15 p.m. Vikram is currently located in an orbit of 119 km by 127 km. The Chandrayaan-2 Orbiter continues to orbit the moon in its existing orbit. The Vikram lander will head to a region on the moon that is little explored till date. Most lunar landings have taken place in the northern hemisphere or in the equatorial region. It is scheduled to touch down on the lunar surface on September 7. After touchdown, the rover Pragyan will roll down from the Vikram craft to carry out research on lunar soil. The Chandrayaan-2 was successfully maneuvered into lunar orbit on August 20 after nearly 30 days of space travel. This was one of the trickiest operations in the mission. A higher than expected approach velocity would have bounced off the spacecraft into deep space, while a slow approach would have led to Moon's gravity to pull Chandrayaan-2 and crash it on the lunar surface. With this, I conclude the Daily News Bulletin for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more big stories of the day. You can log on to english.jagran.com to catch all developments of the day. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.